In the 2010s, the Oklahoma City Thunder were the cornerstone of the NBA. Whether it was thriller finishes or deep playoff runs, the Thunder were must-watch TV. But that all changed when a series of missteps led to the beginning of a long rebuild. Or did it? Because contrary to other rebuilds, less than 6 years later, the Oklahoma City Thunder are back on top. So how did the Thunder defy the laws of a rebuild? Well, this story starts all the way back on July 4th, 2016, where the first signs of a rebuild began to show. However, a few weeks prior to that, the Thunder led 3-1 in a series against the 73-9 Warriors. The future looked brighter than ever, with no signs of slowing down until the Warriors went on to mount a comeback, taking Game 5, 6, and 7. This left Kevin Durant frustrated, and with him becoming an unrestricted free agent that offseason, it was the perfect opportunity for him to get out of Oklahoma. And that he did, but now without some backlash. You see, not only did he leave OKC, but went to their rival, the Warriors. Not only that, but their second option now, Serge Ibaka, was gone too after a deal saw him get traded to the Magic, leaving only Westbrook and a young core. That said, nobody expected the Thunder to succeed. Despite this, Russell Westbrook had his best season yet, averaging a triple-double and taking home MVP. However, when it came to the postseason, everything came burning down. The Thunder matched up against the Rockets in the first round and lost in 5. Westbrook did everything in his power to extend his and the Thunder's season, but to no avail. Westbrook averaged 37 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists throughout that series. And seeing this, the Thunder organization realized Westbrook needed help. So what did they do? They acquired Paul George in a blockbuster trade. The following season, the Thunder got 4th in the West, but even with home court in the first round, they still lost to a young Jazz team. And although George put up MVP-like numbers the following season, the Thunder remained a first-round exit.
Lillard, long-range three.
This is where our story starts, because soon after, the Thunder and the Clippers would take part in what we know of as today to be the most lopsided trade ever, trading George for a young Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, and a barrage of picks. Furthermore, days later, Westbrook got traded to the Rockets for Chris Paul and multiple first-round picks, signaling an end to an era. Over the offseason, a young Lou Dort would get undrafted, and the Thunder did not hesitate to pick him up. The 2019-20 season marked a pivotal reset for the Oklahoma City Thunder, yet they defied the expectations by securing the 5th seed in the West. In the playoffs, they faced a familiar foe, the Houston Rockets. Many predicted a sweep, but the young Thunder squad pushed the series to a thrilling 7 games, ultimately falling short but showcasing a promising future. Under the veteran mentorship of Chris Paul, Shai emerged as a star, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists over the season. In the offseason, the Thunder made bold moves to reshape their roster, starting by promoting Mark Daigneault to head coach and trading key players, including Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, Steven Adams, and Danilo Gallinari. With the new direction, the following season began, and Shai continued to shine early on, establishing himself as a star. However, a foot injury sidelined him for the remainder of the season, and with Dort and Horford also battling injuries, the Thunder finished as the 14th seed. This landed them a remarkable 6 picks in the 2021 NBA draft, and in August, the Thunder solidified their commitment to Shai, signing him to a 5-year max extension, signaling their confidence in their upcoming star. The 2021-22 season was another chapter in the Thunder's patient rebuild. With Shai locked in on a 5-year max extension, the Thunder had their cornerstone. However, the season mirrored the previous one's struggles. Early in the season, OKC lost by 73 points against the Grizzlies, marking the largest loss in NBA history, and they yet again ended second to last in the West. However, this season brought Oklahoma stars into the light. Shai, now fully recovered from his foot injury, continued to shine. Lou Dort, also back from injury, emerged as a defensive star, and Josh Giddey showed promise. On top of that, their treasured trove of draft picks from the Paul George and Russell Westbrook trades paid dividends in the 2022 NBA draft. In that draft, they struck gold, landing the 2nd pick and selecting Chet Holmgren, also grabbing Jalen Williams at number 12. However, all that glitters isn't gold, because before the season even began, Holmgren got injured, ruling him out for the rest of the season. However, even without Holmgren, the Thunder began to gel. Shai elevated his game further, averaging 31 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds, earning his first All-Star nod. Josh Giddey continued to develop as a secondary playmaker, while Jalen Williams emerged as a two-way star. Thunder surprised many, finishing with a 40-42 record and sneaking into the play-in tournament as the 10th seed. They defeated the New Orleans Pelicans in the first play-in game, but fell to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second, missing the playoffs. Still, the season showcased the Thunder's potential. However, once Holmgren got back the following season, the Thunder became real threats to the West. Shai became an MVP candidate, Holmgren established his role, Williams became a reliable second option, and Dort remained the defensive anchor through it all. The Thunder finished with a 57-25 record, securing the number 1 seed in the West. In the playoffs, they dispatched the New Orleans Pelicans in 5 games in the first round. In the second round, they faced the Mavs led by Luka Doncic. The series went to 6 games, but Dallas prevailed. This season marked the beginning to a new era in Oklahoma. That brings us to this present season where the Thunder posted a 68-14 record, again clinching the first seed, with Shea having his defining season, winning the MVP. In the first round, the Thunder proceeded to smoke the Grizzlies in a sweep, and in a hard-fought series versus the Nuggets, they pulled away in 7. And now they face the Timberwolves, where it could go either way, but I personally have the Thunder going all the way. And if that happens, we could very well see the Thunder take home their first championship, but only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, make sure to subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Land in Hoops.